I'm a little bit of a miscreant. I'm a little bit of a mischief chaos god, one might say. I like to bring people around me that would naturally cause drama, simply because I'll be bored sometimes. So, what I decided to do was invite 3 of my friends from my youth. And in my youth, I was a little bit of a gangbanger. That's what the kids call me back in the day. Now, I may not look it now, but back in the day, I used to be doing things that got me my convicted felon charges, because I am a convicted felon. So that's the fun part about me. And I invited 4 other friends who were in turn not like that at all. Friends that are filled with white guilt. Friends that are filled with a aura about them that tells you that they'll say, you know, my people did a lot to your people back in the day. So I invited them over on a Saturday night. It's my favorite night to invite people over. Most people don't have work the next day, and Sunday we can wake up and go to church if they all spend a night. Fun times. We can all go to church and we can pray and bow our heads, and we can get free coffee at the church up the street, because they have free coffee at the church up the street. Did you know they have free coffee at the church up the street from me? I didn't know that. I figured that out last week. That was amazing. So I decided to go ahead and invite my friends over. So I'm minding my black business. Dude, the 3 hood friends come over. He's like, what's going on, cuz? We do our handshake, our commemorative handshake. Every black person has a handshake. If you don't have a handshake with your fellow black person, I need you to make one right now. Figure it out, because you'll figure it out. Naturally, it'll come to you inside of your mind. If you could lock eyes with another black person, you immediately make a handshake. It's how we operate as human beings. A lot of people don't know that. It's something in our melanin that does that. So my other friends came over, and I all got the firm handshakes. Just, hello, how are you doing? Pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to meet you. Now, this may seem like a bit of a phenomenon, but all 4 of my friends that came over were all non-binary. All of them. Some of them were AMAB or AFAB, but they were all theys. Collectively, as a group, there were all 67 people. All 1 of them. Now, they come over, and my hood friends come over and say, oh, what's going on? Hey, guys, what's going on? Now, immediately tension arises in the room, because one of my hood friends notices that one of the AMABs has their nails painted. You know what AMAB is? Assigned male at birth. Who assigned that? Probably God. Maybe a doctor. But that was changed later. So, my hood friend, he says, hey, cuz, why your nails green? You gay or something? Now, this was the first arising of conflict within the entire night. I knew the night was going to be entertaining for me because I invited everybody over. And then they had said, well, I just like to express my femininity because I'm both masculine and feminine. And my friend looked at him and said, cool. That was the entire interaction. You would assume a fracas would break out. Something of that variety. But nope, it was explained correctly. And my non-binary friend, they immediately just said, okay, that's fine. So the night's going through, we're all talking, we're having conversation, we're all just interacting with each other, watching YouTube videos, we're sharing each other's music on Spotify, we're all linking up to my computer, and we're using Bluetooth to connect through YouTube and Spotify to do music. And everything gets down one dime, and they start getting a little drunk. They get a little tipsy, they drinking a little bit. One of my non-binary friends, the AFAB, got close to one of the black guys and said, I am so sorry for what my people did to your people. Now, I want to point this out. These were niggas. They didn't know what that meant. So immediately he stood up and said, what people? What you do? Didn't know what was going on. My friend said, oh, I mean white people. And my friend said, oh, what? Y'all did something recently? He said, no, not recently. But in the past, we hurt your people. And my nigga friend looked them dead in the eyes and said, man, stop bringing up old shit, little nigga. And slapped them 2 times on the chest. Boop, boop. Keep it pushing. I don't know what you on about. Keep bringing up some weird shit. And that was such a wholesome moment to me. Because if you ask niggas nowadays, yes, they have a natural disdain for white people. Just naturally, just in their soul. But if you bring it up unprompted, drunk, they're not gonna know what you're talking about. They have no idea. They don't care about white guilt. Most black people that are from the hood do not care about white guilt at all. They don't care about your hate of yourself. They don't care that you think you were born into evil. They don't care about none of that. You know what they care about? They care about living, existing, and fucking. Essentially, that's what they care about. Those are the things that they enjoy the most. So my friend said, "Oh, what? Okay. Well, I just assumed that," and immediately my hood friend stopped them and said, "So you assuming too much? Listen here, little nigga bitch. I'm gonna tell you something very important. And my non-binary friend peered up and listened. I'm gonna be so real with you right now. I don't care what your people did. What you doing? What you doing? And then, drunk as a skunk, they arose from their stupor and said, "Yeah, what am I doing? I'm hanging out with you guys." And I knew right there they wanted to say the N-word so bad. I could feel it fumigating on their lips. And so one of my friends had noticed what I had noticed and then said, "You know what? You can say it. I'm going to say this right now. If a black person tells you to say the N-word and you don't know if you can say it, don't." This is very important. If a black person tells you to say the N-word and you don't know if you can say it, don't. And if your response is, "I don't ever say the word," that will make a black person make them want you to say it even harder. Immediately, two of the non-binary friends that were over said, "Yeah, and immediately said the word with such vigor, such gumption, such power within their chest. And all my three black friends immediately looked at each other and said, "Yeah!" And we played Super Smash Bros. Melee most of the night. Now then, the night was going on, and most of my friends were getting ready to sleep and getting all their sleeping bags on the floor, and I set up some blankets for everybody. And one of my non-binary friends came up and said, Do you think DJ is single?" And I said, DJ got herpes." "What?" "Yeah, DJ got herpes." Whoa. And I could see the look in my non-binary friend's face. I think I could get herpes for DJ. I'm sorry. That was insane to me. I've never heard such a wild and psychotic statement. I've never heard something so honest in all of my days. I said, "You think you can get herpes for DJ? You know DJ has 2 baby mamas." And then my friend said, "Well, is he good with kids?" And I said, that's a good question. I don't know. I've never seen him around his children, actually. I'm not really sure if he's good with children. I have no idea." He said, "Well, it must be good if he has 2 children." I said, "Okay, that's not really sure if, I don't think that correlates. That meant you just making excuses to be with a black man. I have no idea." Now, DJ is a very attractive, very, very attractive dark-skinned man. 6'2", just has a natural aura to him that exudes that he might hit you. Naturally, he's a good guy. So, I'm thinking to myself, there's no way that they actually might do something tonight. So, that night, I'm pretty sure my non-binary friend got herpes. That's what I assumed, because I heard a little bit of grunting and fumigating. And I know my boy DJ doesn't believe in condoms. Much like the condoms are the Tooth Fairy, Santa Claus, and the Easter Bunny to my friend DJ. So, they wake up and we decide to get ready for church, because we did go to church. We all decided to go to church that morning. And my non-binary friend said, "Well, I'm not really accepting the church. If I go in there, I might burn." And then my hood from my nigga friend said, "Real shit? Let's go. That's cool as hell." Because they didn't realize that it was a sarcasm and a joke. No idea what that was. So we all go to church. We have a fun time. Because my friends had never been to black church. If you don't know anything about black church, regular churches, all right, everybody bow your heads. Black churches, old ladies with the vigor of a 13-year-old child running around. Black churches, all right, brothers and sisters. That's what it was. Bald-headed black man with glasses trying to extort money out of black people so he can get more money in his lifetime. That's what was going on there. It was beautiful. They said, "I want to go to church every Sunday." And I said, "You should." Now, naturally, I don't go to church a lot. I just like black church because it makes me feel like a person. I like going there when I'm feeling bad because it makes me feel like these people don't know anything about the real world. It's really nice. So, after all that, they all left. And I want to tell you something very important. If you have friends that have never interacted with niggas, but they often claim they love black people, I guarantee you that they love the idea of black people. They like black people in concept. Black people are so magical. They're so cool. I need you, if someone ever says that and they are of Caucasus variety, if they are a Mayo monkey, if they are from the mountains of Caucasus, a children of the chalk, an opaque orphan, if they are a useless crayon, I'm telling you this right now, if they are a vanilla gorilla, if they are a cum cricket, if they are a goose goblin, I need you to introduce them to some black people that are from the hood, aka niggas. If you don't know the difference between black people and niggas, well, you don't have any nigga friends. That's what I'm hearing. In any event, thank you so much for listening to my tale. Have a good day. Bye.